Hello, Leo, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot reading. Thank you so much, Leo, for joining me. Let's get started. So today we're going to be looking at will they reach out? So this is definitely perfect if you're in a no contact situation, you're wondering about someone, will they reach out? But also it's important to also find out what's their intention. So let's get started, Leo. Just going to quickly shuffle these cards. And as I do, just a quick announcement. Leo, I am open for personal tarot readings. So if you do have a question, want a bit of guidance and clarity, you can email me your questions. I'll be more than happy to do your personal tarot reading. Second, we do have our Master Tarot course and our Love Guide available. So if you do want to improve your skills with tarot, learn from myself and also learn from Gigi, you can access our course down below in the description box. You can also access our Love Guide, which is over 200 pages, where we explain how to improve your tarot reading, especially when it comes to doing love readings. So check it out. All that information is down below in the description box. Okay, so let's get started. Leo, will they reach out? What's their intentions? What do you need to know, please? Well, interesting. What's Temperance card wants to jump out. So this is kind of balance here, Leo. Just think step by step. Don't be impulsive. Just take care of yourself, especially from now right through to the end of the year. Just take things slow and see how things unfold. And also practice unconditional love towards yourself. What do we have behind the deck, please? So my camera's just gone a bit blurry. Let me just quickly fix that. And we are back. So behind the deck, Leo, we do have the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and also the Five of Wands. I can definitely see with this energy behind the deck, there has been a lack of support. Someone, you're pulling one way, the other person's pulling another way. Definitely a lack of support, differences of opinions here, differences of ideas. Interesting. Do you remember when I said before, when the Temperance card jumped out, I said, don't be impulsive, Leo. Just take things day by day. Think before you react. Think before you speak. Because you also have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords can be a very impulsive card. If people are trying to poke us, if they're trying to trigger us, of course we are going to react. That's completely understandable. But before you do that, just think before you take certain actions, before you say anything. But I can definitely see this unresolved conflict here with the Five of Wands, a lack of support, almost we're feeling sometimes a little bit rejected too. Let's have a look at your cards. Leo, your first three cards, we have the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and also the Five of Cups. So, Leo, we're going to first focus on you, your energy towards this person. I can already see this card speaks volume. There is heartbreak. Your energy towards them, it's almost like a very disillusioned because they have caused heartbreak here. And not just heartbreak, everyone's experiencing the Three of Swords, not just you, Leo, your person, and whatever the situation is with whatever was the cause, whether it was a situation or whether it was a third party, everyone's suffering here with the Three of Swords. So I can definitely feel there's perhaps a lot of sadness. There's probably anger towards your person. If we look at your person, however, though, they have the High Priestess here. If I look at your person's energy, I almost feel like there's still a lot to their story. I feel that they owe you answers, Leo. They owe you answers. They owe you an explanation because the High Priestess is the card of mysteries. It's the card of secrets. It's King Solomon's castle here, or you could say King Solomon's, secret hiding place. We've got the Torah scroll. So I definitely feel that there is more to the story. There's more information that needs to be revealed. This is also the card of inaction too. If we look at the third card, will they reach out? Not at this very moment, because they're going through grief with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups on its own, it's showing that they're very disappointed in themselves. They regret their actions. They regret what they did, what they said. If they could take it all back, they would, absolutely. So I almost feel like, apart from shame and guilt, I feel like they're going through a period of, you know what, I could have done things a little bit differently. I could have handled things a lot better. We're seeing the grey surrounding the person. The grey sky represents, when we're feeling really blue, we're feeling very down. It's not there are two cups standing behind the person. So these are tipped over. There are two cups. If this person really wanted to make peace or give you closure or clear the air, they definitely can do that. With the two cups behind, all they need to do is just meet you in the middle. But unfortunately, I feel like they're filled with grief at the moment. They're very, very sad. Yeah, they have no intention to reach out anytime soon, especially with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, they're restricting themselves. They're keeping themselves as a prisoner. That this card definitely with the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned, keeping distance, respecting your space, putting up like a little wall around them, creating boundaries too. Do they plan to reach out anytime soon? No, because they know what they've done. Look at that. That's just below the Three of Swords. And now that they've caused heartbreak, and it's almost like they know they have to keep their distance. They know that they have to stay away. Yeah, they're keeping themselves very, very closed off too, Leo. Very closed off. What else? So we also have the King of Pentacles here. What's their next move, huh? At the moment, they need to ground themselves. They need to somehow move away from imagination and look at the reality now. Look at the reality, because like I said before, with the Five of Cups, if they want to meet you in the middle, they can. They can at least give you closure. They can give you an explanation. They can give you clarity, whatever it is that they need to give you. I almost feel like you have experienced the shadow side, Leo, of the King of Pentacles, unfortunately. Because the King of Pentacles, what are we seeing here? They're full of secrets. They're full of mystery. I feel like you don't know the full story regarding this person. Not just that, too. Very ambitious, too. They do value career, stability, finances, security. They value all of that stuff. But on its own, the King of Pentacles is quite the leader also. We're not seeing any actions just yet. We're going to clarify. And next to the King of Pentacles, we have the Strength card. Now, interesting that we have the Strength card. That's also Leo energy. At the start of this reading, I noticed that the Temperance card jumped out. That's practicing unconditional love. It's about having patience towards yourself, just taking things slow. The Strength card is also advising you, Leo, to take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, tame those negative thoughts. If anything, Leo, this reading is really telling you to put yourself first and really take care of yourself, because I feel like you were very, very let down by this person, unfortunately. It was a situation that was going so well and it just quickly turned into the Three of Swords. Let's clarify. Let's understand this further. Let's quickly shuffle these cards. Just a reminder, Leo, that I am open for personal tarot readings. So if you do want a reading, you want some answers to certain questions, you can send through your questions. I'll be more than happy to do your tarot reading and send the video link to you. Okay. What does Leo need to know, please? What's Leah need to know, please, regarding this person? It doesn't look like they'll be reaching out, but is there anything else that we need to know? Your pain is coming towards an end, Leo, because you have the world. This pain, with time, it's going to heal. Your heart is definitely going to heal. You're almost there. You're wrapping things up. You're coming completely full circle. And very soon you'll be ready to start the next phase of your life. Yeah, the world shows that you've gone through many stages of your life, many ups and downs. You've had many experiences. But now more than ever, this is ending and you're ready to start the next phase. So this is good. I actually want to see this combination. The Three of Swords with the World, excellent. Your heart is healing. And yes, you will smile again. You will laugh again. And you will love again too. The High Priestess, please. Yeah, they've got their walls up with the Nine of Wands. You know, the Nine of Wands shows the wounded soldier, the wounded warrior. And it shows that they've got boundaries. They're very defensive. They're very guarded. They can be guarded because they know that they've done something. They know that they have caused heartbreak. So they're trying to create this little barrier. And I said that before with the Eight of Swords. It's like they're creating a little wall around themselves just to protect themselves, to guard themselves. You know, again, Nine of Wands can show someone that can be perhaps a little bit jealous. They may feel, you know, may have little ideas where there's a bit of jealousy too. Yeah. This can show this combination, gossip too. But they do have their walls up, Leo. They definitely have their walls up because almost feel like because they know they've caused heartbreak, it's kind of like their only strategy that they have to protect themselves. The Five of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords. Is it possible that they may decide to reach out to you? Yes, it is. The Ace of Swords shows that they are breaking through challenges. It's a mental card. They're finally having that mental breakthrough. They're realizing that they have two cups behind them. And they can, if they want to at least make peace with you, even if you don't want to be with them, Leo, they at least owe you an explanation. They at least owe you a bit of closure. So they're getting a mental breakthrough with the Ace of Swords. But will they message you anytime soon? No, because they're going through grief. In their own time, when they are ready, they will decide to reach out. The Eight of Swords, again, Eight of Swords shows the Fool. They do want to take that leap of faith and reach out, yes. Do they have good intentions just with the Fool? Yes, of course they do, yes. But they need to remove what their imagination is showing them and focus on the reality. What's the reality showing them? Because they're not assessing the situation with accuracy. They're not. You know, I feel like they're relying a lot on their feelings to make decisions when sometimes we can't always make decisions regarding what our feelings are telling us. It's like if they want to reach out, if they want to right the wrong, they need to be the Fool. They need to be able just to really take a leap of faith and say what it is, what they need to say to you, Leo. That's, I feel like, what needs to happen here. The King of Pentacles, please. So we do have the Ten of Pentacles. Again, this person values the ultimate dream life. Security, status too. Very ambitious. But they do value security. They want the ultimate dream life. That's what they want. So they may just express that to you. That's their next move. They want to build the ultimate dream life. The question is, do you want to be a part of that dream life, Leo? You have the Strength card. But you also have the Hanged Man. I feel that even though this person has good intentions and they want the ultimate dream life, they want to perhaps right the wrong, it's almost like you can already see, Leo, that with the Hanged Man, there is still something that's not working out. The Hanged Man is telling us, okay, does this situation serve us? Does this situation bring us happiness? Even during this time, this period where nothing is going on, we need to take care of ourselves. We really need to understand what happened. Can it be saved? What do you really, really want, Leo, towards the end? Now, notice that we have the High Priestess twice here. So this is a card of inaction. This is also a card of inaction. Let's take out one more card. Also the Emperor. So Leo, 2 cards of inaction. It's showing that I feel like you're not going to take any action anytime soon because you wanted to take care of yourself. You want to be able to at least take care of yourself. It's spiritually. I'm getting you need to take care of yourself spiritually because this has been quite a burden. It's been a really, really big shake-up. The Emperor is also telling us not to be afraid to face anything and take that leadership and be honest with ourselves. Do we really, really want to pursue this? Do we really want to continue this? So I definitely feel, Leo, the best thing you can do, if this person wants to reach out, well, they can reach out. They can say whatever it is that they want to say, but you don't have to give them an answer straight away. Take the time you need to recuperate yourself, to heal yourself. They need to be patient with you. They need to be able to give you that opportunity and not expect an answer straight away. I always feel like they may want an answer straight away. It's like, are we going to do this? Come on, let's fix this. But I feel like almost, Leo, you're not ready because there's a lot has happened here. A lot has happened. A lot of time has gone past too. And I feel like there's a part of you that probably doesn't feel the same way, but it's almost like you need to see for yourself when the moment happens here and ask yourself, the Hanged Man suggests adapting, but also sacrificing. What is your person willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to adapt? What is it that you're no longer going to tolerate? So with due time, it is possible they may reach out. At the same time, Leo, your priorities are going to change. You're really going to start putting yourself first before considering the needs of others. And when that happens, I feel like you will be in a better headspace to make the next decision, whether you want to see this person or not. So the main thing is here for you, Leo, self-care before anything else. Self-care before considering anyone else. Thank you so much, Leo. I hope you have a fantastic day. Most of all, power to you. I'll see you next time.